Hello, Livia, and welcome everyone. My name is Ioana Sima, and I am an external hypnosis operator and student of the Grifasi Academy, while my colleague, Livia, is the telepathic support of the Grifasi method. Today, we are participating in the investigating cycle number 246, the first protocol. The protocol that we are going to do is defined mixed, composed of two different parts. The first part is defined as fixed and is composed of questions that we cannot modify or deepen. And the second part of the protocol is defined as free exploration. Livia does not know today's topic to avoid contaminating the information. You can find my contact details in the description box below this video, for those who would want to contact me for a personal session. Livia, get as
Hi.
comfortable and you can.
I am very comfortable, thank you.
Perfect.
I'm ready.
Perfect. Then let us do 3 deep breaths together. Now, I will slowly count from 5 to 1 as your body slowly and deeply relaxes. 5. Focus your attention on your breath and feel the air going in and out through your nostrils. You sense a deep relaxation. 4. Feel your body becoming heavier and heavier. You begin to feel the points of contact with your bed. Starting with your feet, you start feeling a deep relaxation moving up through your legs, your hips, your shoulders, your back, your neck, your jaw, and your head. Your body relaxes and all the tension disappears. Three. Continue to follow your breath. With each inhale and exhale, your mind clears and you begin to look within yourself. Two. At this very moment, any sound you hear from the outside will make you relax even deeper. As my voice guides you, Livia. Continue to deepen this state in your own rhythm. One. Very good. And now, from this state of deep relaxation, you begin to make contact with the subtle environment. I will count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, tell me the most important esoteric information present in the ether that you feel as related to the Olympic Games in Paris 2024. 1, 2, 3.
I feel a pressure above. It's something heavy. It's like an energy, but it has a liquid form. And it's dark. I see something like a black color. It has a round shape. And it's thin, like a thin veil. And I feel chills. It's cold.
Raise your frequencies. Can you provide further details?
It's this thing I just explained. It has a tremor, like it's shaking a little bit, like little waves. And it's spread all above the place where the games are taking place.
Okay.
I see a magnetism with between this and the cars that are parked there, but the big ones, like trucks or yeah, that's all I see now.
Okay, perfect. Now, observe the geopolitical situation in relation to the Olympic Games in Paris 2024. What do you perceive about it?
I see agreements, like people holding hands for a purpose, but not the game purpose. I see people in suits, like important people, in meetings, agreeing about political situations, but it's all about arrangements or
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
no.
Okay. Now, observe the opening ceremony of the 2024 Paris Olympics in relation to the metaphysical plane. What do you perceive?
I see a veil, but this one is going down vertically, not horizontally. It's a black one with light particles. It's like charging the people and the place with some sort of frequencies or yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you perceive anything else?
I see a strong connection between this veil and the opening, the ceremony. Like everything took place already or something like that.
Okay. Okay, let's move on. What is the subliminal message behind the depiction of the Last Supper?
I see, I hear like a strong laugh. Someone is laughing, making fun, making this supper looking different
Mm-hmm.
than the meaning itself, like different in a kind of poor, um, or I keep saying like jokes and hearing,
Mm-hmm.
the laugh and yeah.
Okay, okay, very well. And now, Olympic Games and Operation Matryoshka. What do you perceive about it?
I've just seen a gun. I see army. I see a war and a tank, soldiers, loads of guns,
Mm-hmm.
grenades. I perceive like a field where a war is taking place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I keep seeing these guns and army. That's all.
Okay. Oh, very well. Now we are done with the fixed part and we will move on to the free exploratory part. So let's go back, Livia, to the beginning where you saw this liquid form energy, the horizontal one, the dark one, round shape. Do you see it?
Yes.
What is it?
It's to maintain a certain vibration. I see a strong magnetism to control the vibration, the frequency.
What frequency do you perceive there?
A lower one, heavy. I feel a pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've just seen iron, like heavy like the iron.
Mm-hmm. And how is this energy, this dark energy, linked to the trucks?
It's easier to transform that frequency through the trucks. It's like from the trucks is spreading even more.
What is in these trucks? Right now you can see inside of one of these trucks and tell me what do you see? What's in there?
It's the metal. It's
Okay.
the metal itself. It creates this,
Amplifies.
amplifies it exactly. Yeah.
And where you said this energy is spread it all over the place where the Olympic Games are. How does this energy enter in contact with the people that are present there?
Through their stomach. I
Mm-hmm.
see this, there is a white truck,
Yeah.
and I see how it's amplified. Waves of frequency entering in the people's body through their stomach, through their stomach.
Yeah. And how does this energy entering through people's stomachs, how does it affect the people?
They perceive a lot of anxiety,
Okay.
stress, worry. They are disconnected from themselves. I see this particular athlete.
Mm-hmm.
It's an African one, I think.
Yeah.
And he is worried more than he expected to be. He felt so prepared for it. And he's wondering why. Why is he feeling so anxious, worried?
Mm-hmm. So this.
He's thinking he ate something or he has like cramps. And I feel his whole, like he's touching his belly, but he doesn't want to take anything. He's afraid. He's just
Mm-hmm.
controlling himself, trying to relax, but he feels it's something is not right.
This energy, can it be found also in the food that the athletes ate?
No,
So it's
nothing.
okay, so it's only spread through this veil and amplified by the trucks.
Through their stomach. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the center, and it goes up through the esophagus, up in the throat, and the throat is like becomes narrow, becomes hard to swallow, like a pressure.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Very well. Now, on a geopolitical side, said that you mentioned that you visualized people shaking hands and people in suits in meetings and talking about politics. Are you there? Do you see them?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to visualize it from an esoteric point of view and tell me what is behind these people at these meetings.
I see beings, different beings
Mm-hmm.
with the long ears, very sharp ears, and long hands, skinny ones, beings, loads of beings.
The beings are more than the people in the room.
In this particular room, I see two, but one, I see it clear, particular one, and it's like the 3 times the size of this man in the suit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and it's standing behind him.
Behind. And the knees are a little bit down, like the legs are not straight.
Okay, okay. Touch it and find this being's DNA.
It's wet and cold. I see like a fish skin, but it's the same texture all over.
Mm-hmm.
But the sensation is like touching a fish.
Okay. Can you perceive a DNA?
No.
Okay. Why is this being behind the man on an energetical level?
To make sure everything goes in the direction he wanted or it was established, to control, but especially the mental field, the thoughts, everything that's been said is manipulated by this being. I see.
Okay, so this person in the suit is one of the organizers of the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's being manipulated by this being in his mental field. Okay, so what is this being trying to achieve from this Olympic Games?
A conflict. And I see again the guns, tension, pressure. I see this lady that's talking with the man in the suit, and she's not comfortable, but she has to agree. She has a very fake smile on her face. I feel she's not comfortable, but she has to agree with what was said or suggested, or
Can you see why she has to agree with this?
she has no choice. She has no power. She's just there to represent others.
Is this fish thing controlling her too?
No.
She's just listening to the orders that are
Yeah.
given.
But she's in inferiority. Like she cannot dominate or control anything. She just has to agree.
Okay. So you told me you are there. You told me this fish thing, his purpose was to create a conflict and tension and pressure.
Tension.
Tension. Between who?
I see the flag of America.
Yes.
I see the flag of France.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So America and France. Do you perceive other flags?
China.
Okay. Let's go to the scene that you saw with the soldiers, the army, the loads of guns, the tank, the grenades. Are you there?
Yes.
Is this happening on Earth?
Yes. Afghanistan.
Okay.
I see the soil. It's from there.
It's dry?
Dry, yeah, red.
Okay.
It's hot.
It's hot. Are there any soldiers around?
Yeah, I see a particular one.
Let's go talk to him. What's he doing?
He's charging his gun.
Oh, okay. Ask him if he wants to say hi and ask him if he wants to answer a couple of questions.
His
Raise your frequencies. Take a deep breath. Does he agree to answer a couple of questions?
Yeah, he said he doesn't have enough time, but he's fine to talk to us.
Great. Ask him what war is he fighting in?
Petrol, for petrol. Oil.
Okay. So for how long he has been fighting there?
He's there for 3 years. 3 years already, yeah.
Okay. From what army is he in?
America. The States.
And he's fighting with what army?
He's not fighting with an army. He's watching something through like a Zoom thing.
Mm-hmm.
He has to make sure he communicates everything that's going in and out from this particular place he's watching. He has a mission, he says.
What
But
is his? Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
the mission is keep changing, not the same all the time. He cannot ask too much. He just does his job.
Mm-hmm.
He has a family home, children and all, and he's missing home.
Okay. And he was charging his gun when we first saw him. What was he going to do? Now his gun is charged. What is he gonna do with the gun?
You just have to be ready
Okay.
in
So
case.
yeah.
He's connected through a thing in his ear, something that he communicates.
Yeah.
And whenever he gets the signal, he has to be ready.
Does he get the signal a lot?
Once a week.
Once a week. What's the signal? What does he have to do when he gets the signal?
To kill.
To kill who?
I see this scene he's showing me. He's not very comfortable telling me this. I see the last person who he shot. I see a man dressed in a white gown. Mm, he's from there, like a local
Mm-hmm. Okay.
person. Someone who he was watching for a while.
Okay. And why was he watching this person? What is he watching?
Okay, I see a little building, a
Yes.
square one floor, and they're holding they're keeping their kind of not bombs but grenades,
Artillery.
bullets,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
but things more to charge the guns than the guns itself. So
Yes. Okay. So bullets
mhm,
and stuffs like that. Okay. And he killed them and that approached this building.
yeah, but this man, he went there a couple of times and I think he wanted to move. And when he wanted to move the stuff from inside the building, then he got shot
Okay.
in the chest twice.
Okay. Okay. So he also mentioned that he communicates to
Hmm.
someone. Go and see to who he's talking to. Who gives the signal?
I see
What?
someone in a tent.
Mhm.
mm, who is on charge of this area. Mm,
Mhm.
I see a map. I see loads of phone calls, but not through the phone, through stations or
Mhm.
something that is hard to detect.
Satellite phones.
Kind of, yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Okay. And now, from a metaphysical point of view, what do you see in this tent?
Mm, I see. You know the thing you catch the fish, that sort of with holes in it. Um, it's like I don't know how to describe it, but I'm seeing it above the tent.
Yes.
There is a thing with holes,
A tissue?
kind of made from ropes. Hmm. Kind of
Oh, like in playgrounds.
exactly.
Okay. And what is this?
It's like a protection, or at least they think are protected, but the holes can be penetrated by easily.
Okay. Are you still with the soldier?
Yeah.
Okay, can you ask him how is his mission there linked to the Olympic Games in Paris 2024?
Not his specific mission. He says he's too small for that. But he's part of the whole puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
What he can tell me is like he has to know exactly where the guns and everything are, exactly the location. Nothing moves. They need to know and they have to have the control. And I
Okay.
see again the man in the suit shaking hand. So it's like providing between countries the or is I see a map as well. So I think everyone has a point, his territory
Mm-hmm.
exactly. So they all know where they stand regarding this. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now you can thank the soldier for the answers. And now you can raise your frequencies, Livia, and go to the opening ceremony where you saw this black veil with white points
Okay.
that
Yeah.
you mentioned it charges people with the particles of frequencies.
Hmm.
Observe and tell me what do you see?
The particles are getting attached to the skin
Hmm.
all over the body.
Okay. And what do they do?
Mm. They believe what they're doing is right. They have no question. They think they are centered. They are there for having fun.
The people, you mean?
The
The
people
people there.
with the with those things on the skin, yeah.
How do these particles on the skin affect the people there?
Like I said, they don't ask themselves too much. They are just having fun. Like no,
They're unaware. It
they're
makes them
unaware, no
not.
doubts. We're
Mhm.
just making fun here. We're making people feeling good and
Okay. And you mentioned that everything took place already.
mhm.
What do you mean by that? What did you mean by that? Everything took place already.
In the ether,
Hmm.
this happened already there.
Okay.
Like in
What?
this
Yeah.
physical, with the physical body of the people, it's just taking place there.
Hmm.
It's like replicating. Hmm.
Yeah.
Replicating.
And what took place already in the ether?
This this level of consciousness um, it was like a testing something to see if the people can replicate it exactly like the way they want it to. I mean, I say they, but it's like a form of a, I see this veil, form of a energy. And it happened exactly the way it happened in the ether. So it's like a reflection in the mirror.
So, for me to understand better, they tried this experiment, let's say, with the veil and the particles in the ether before, and then they, now with the Olympic Games, at the opening ceremony, they did it in the physical realm with the
They,
people.
yes, I'm talking about the opening. So
Yes.
this happened already, the opening, everything that took place. But I see two children and they don't have anything on their skin. So it's more for the adults
Mm-hmm.
to make fun, to denigrate, to lower their vibration and their consciousness. Like I said, to think everything is just fine. So it's kind of manipulation of their they see it's affected the mental body and emotional body also, not just their mind.
Mm-hmm. How come the two children have nothing on them?
Um, the magnetism is not happening. The particles cannot
Stick.
stick on the skin now.
So not only the two children that participated in the opening ceremony, but observe all the children who assisted to the Olympic Games.
This veil is only for the opening, is not for everything else.
Yes.
So the children are not um, um, are not affected by this at all.
Are the children affected by the form that we saw earlier with the trucks?
No, no.
Okay. Do you yeah, tell me.
I feel is a certain frequency that the adults already have in them, but in a really small amount, if I can say. So this frequency, like I said, is amplified and it finds that little door, or I don't know how to describe it. And it gets a touch. It's like a magnetism, it gets a touch in the stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little maybe worry or doubt. But before this, it was controllable, manageable. But it gets amplified, increases in size.
Yep. And this frequency the children do not have.
No, not with this energies being spread. No.
Perfect. Okay. Now, Livia, you mentioned a lot the making fun and the laughing. And when I mentioned the supper, You said someone was laughing and making fun. And now I want you to go and see who. Who do you see laughing during the dinner?
I see the name of Draconians,
Mm-hmm.
Draco. And he can take a shape for me to see it, to see him.
What shape is he taking?
He looks like a man with really pale skin, blonde, blue eyes.
Yeah.
Big lips, red lips, like.
Mm-hmm. He can take his original form.
Yeah.
Is he big?
Yeah.
You can make him smaller, like really small. Okay?
Like a dot.
Yeah, like a dot. And now, ask him, why is he laughing?
About the Jesus.
Yeah.
The cross, the faith, the love, the respect, the kindness, the empathy.
And why is he laughing at this? Like, is this what he lacks?
He got upset.
Yeah. Put him in an ice cube in front of you at the same height.
Okay.
Okay. He's upset now. So, yeah, is this things that he lacks? The faith, the empathy, the happiness, the joy?
He asked, "What's that?"
Okay. You mentioned earlier that they or him is trying to, they did make the supper look different than what it is.
Yeah.
Ask him why and what does he mean by that.
There is no. The message he was trying to deliver,
Mm-hmm.
that very easily people can forget about this, about the love, fraternity, unity. They can think just for themselves, being number one. I see like a table and the number one, like uh, I am the star, I am the celebrity, I am the, so kind of, I see the word glory, vanity. So they forget really easily. So he was trying to prove one more time how easy is to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That second of glory, it can make people forget about everything else.
Okay. Okay. Now, ask him what is the link between these Olympic Games and the war that you saw.
I see finances.
Mm-hmm.
So money. I see like different currencies are changing, and I see going from the left to the right. Hmm. for money.
For money. Okay, and how long will it last? Ask him.
As long as he wants.
Yeah. You tell him that I don't think so. Okay, now you can, Livia, you can open a portal to the vacuum of the universe and you can send him there. Tell me when it's done.
Done.
Okay, you can close it, the portal. Close it.
It's closed.
Perfect. Now, I want you to go back to the Olympic Games and to have an overview of all the energies flowing there. And tell me, what can each of us do to tip the balance towards a positive outcome? What do you perceive?
I perceive people holding hands.
Yes.
And I see the word trust in yourself. I see this like trust in yourself.
Yes.
No doubts.
No doubts.
Yeah. When I see the word doubt, it's kind of increasing in size, like each letter.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I feel chills all over my body.
Do you perceive anything else that you haven't mentioned before?
Yes. When I have closed the portal,
Yes.
I saw the people who opened the ceremony, the people in the show.
Yeah.
After the portal was closed, I see a particular man becoming sad or reflecting on something, feeling, questioning himself.
Okay, can you see about what?
He's asking, was this necessary? He wants to get the paint off his body. I see him looking in the mirror, washing his face, not feeling comfortable in the position he was put.
Okay, when he asked, was this necessary, is he talking about the ceremony?
Yes, the
Okay.
opening. Mm-hmm.
Who is this man?
It's the man with the blue painted skin who was on the table with the grapes or fruits
Mhm.
or something like that. He's ashamed of himself.
Was he aware of the subliminal messages he was sending while performing this, his role in the opening ceremony?
Only after I closed the portal.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't see anything before. He was just fine before. I mean, fine in that role.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can transfer him the information that he saw and that we have from this session.
I did.
Okay. What is he doing?
He has a little smile. He's much better.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect, Livia. Now, we are also done with the free explorative part. And you are now disconnecting from everything, Livia. And I am going to count from 1 to 3. And at 3, you will be back to your present state. 1. You are disconnecting from everything and coming back totally into your body. Your space is clean and you are clean. You raise your frequencies to the maximum and operational levels. 2. Your body starts to become lighter and stronger. You can move with pleasure and ease. You feel better and better. 3. You can open your eyes whenever you're ready. How are you? How do you feel?
Wow. I'm feeling good.
You're feeling good.
Wow.
How was it?
Like far,
Like
far
far
away
away.
from here. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
What are your thoughts about what you saw?
Wow, I'm sweating. I didn't expect to see all this. It's like I'm still processing everything. I can't remember everything. I have to watch the
Yes.
recording again. But
I think it was amazing. I think it was very interesting.
yeah, I wonder how it was for you from the outside.
For me, it was amazing. I
Yeah,
wrote so much. I took so many notes.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Livia.
Thank you.
And thank you, everyone, for watching this session. Have a nice evening. And yeah, bye.
Buenos días.
Dzień dobry.
Bienvenidos a este primer vídeo de Disclosure en español y polaco.
Bardzo Was serdecznie witamy na tym nowym wideo, które będzie w języku hiszpańskim i polskim na kanale Disclosures.
Vamos a producir mucho más vídeos en futuro como estos vídeos informativos.
W przyszłości stworzymy dużo więcej takich wideo, które będą Was informowały o różnych rzeczach.
Porque estamos notando que cuanto más se va divulgando este trabajo, estas hipnosis por internet, también cuanto más mala información se está difundiendo.
A to dlatego, że zauważyliśmy, że im więcej wstawiamy sesji z naszymi hipnozami, tym więcej jakby informacji sprzecznych zaczyna się rozprzestrzeniać.
Y entonces hoy vamos a hablar de las sesiones investigativas.
Więc dzisiaj będziemy mówić o sesjach badawczych.
Porque estoy viendo que hay personas que a lo mejor se dedican a una sesión con una persona, se van a algún lugar, preguntan algo y lo poco de información que pueden extraer de una sesión se lo creen como si fuera oro, completamente puro oro.
Bo zauważyłem, że są takie sesje i takie osoby, które robią jedną sesję z jedną osobą na dany temat i kiedy wychodzi tam jakaś informacja, to jest ona odbierana jakby to było rzeczywiście coś niesamowicie wiarygodnego, jakby to było czyste złoto.
Yo os digo que la sesión así dicha investigativa no existe.
Ja chciałbym Wam powiedzieć, że sesja badawcza tak naprawdę nie istnieje.
Entonces podríais como preguntar, entonces cuando haces una sesión a un cliente y preguntas cosas, ¿por qué preguntas?
Więc mógłbyś mi zadać pytanie, więc skoro robisz jakąś sesję z jakąś osobą i zadajesz jej pytania, to właściwie po co je w ogóle zadajesz?
Sí, sabemos que la información en hipnosis está muy, pero de verdad muy contaminada.
My bardzo dobrze wiemy, że informacja, która wychodzi podczas hipnozy jest niezwykle, ale to niezwykle zanieczyszczona.
Y esa información, así como sale de la hipnosis, no podemos tomarla como conocimiento, como investigación.
Więc takiej informacji, która wychodzi podczas sesji hipnozy, nie bierzemy nigdy jako takiej informacji, która jest rzeczywiście bardzo prawdziwa, zgodna z prawdą i oczywista.
En el caso de sesiones a clientes, la información que sacamos nos sirve por otro objetivo. El objetivo es llegar a la causa de su problema y trabajar.
te informacje, które uzyskujemy podczas sesji dla klientów, służą nam zupełnie do czegoś innego. Celem jest to, żeby znaleźć przyczynę i pracować nad nią.
Pero ¿qué significa que la información está contaminada? ¿Cuánto está contaminada y por qué?
Ale co to właściwie oznacza informacja zanieczyszczona? Kiedy jest zanieczyszczona i dlaczego jest zanieczyszczona?
Hay que saber que cuando nosotros pedimos una información y nos llega a través de una persona en hipnosis, esta información sale de una fuente, para así decirlo, y atraviesa muchas dimensiones, muchas densidades.
Kiedy prosimy o jakąś informację podczas sesji, to ta informacja, powiedzmy to w ten sposób, pochodzi z jakiegoś źródła, ale w międzyczasie przechodzi przez wiele gęstości i wiele wymiarów.
Y también pasa por conciencias, por inteligencias. Esa información viene atrapada en el éter por varios seres.
Ale ta informacja przechodzi też przez wiele umysłów, wiele świadomości, istnieje w eterze i może być przechwycona również przez wiele bytów.
Estos seres, estas inteligencias, pueden voluntariamente o involuntariamente distorsionarla.
I te byty, te istoty lub świadomości mogą ją zniekształcić świadomie lub nieświadomie.
Y además, la persona que está en hipnosis tiene sus creencias, su mentalidad, sus perspectivas, sus opiniones. Esta estructura mental contamina también esta información.
A co więcej, osoba, która jest w stanie hipnozy, ma swoje własne przekonania, swoje własne wartości, wierzenia, swoją własną mentalność i przez tą właśnie strukturę całą mentalną również może dojść do jeszcze kolejnego zanieczyszczenia.
Y además, si nosotros queremos investigar, por ejemplo, una persona o un ser que no tiene ninguna conexión con el ambiente hipnótico donde estamos trabajando, esta persona puede no autorizar la salida de informaciones de sí mismo.
A co więcej, jeśli połączymy się z jakąś istotą, która absolutnie nie należy do tego środowiska hipnotycznego, w którym pracujemy, taka istota może nie zgodzić się na przekazanie informacji.
Si hay interacción, si hay interferencias entre un ser y otro, es posible que circule información por las conexiones, por los pactos.
Jeśli jest jakaś interferencja między dwoma istotami, to wtedy dzięki tym paktom, albo przez te pakty, przez to połączenie, które istnieje, rzeczywiście wychodzą informacje.
Pero si en aquella sesión en concreto ese ser o esa persona se va a cuestionar y no hay ninguna conexión, es muy improbable que llegue una información autorizada.
Ale jeśli zdarzy się tak, że łączymy się z istotą, która nie ma z tym nic wspólnego, to jest bardzo mało prawdopodobne, że dostaniemy jakąś informację.
Entonces, imaginemos que queremos investigar sobre un personaje famoso de la historia.
No, na przykład wyobraźmy sobie, że chcielibyśmy otrzymać informację o jakiejś osobie niezwykle znanej, historycznej.
Si no tenemos de alguna manera alguna conexión con los elementos del ambiente hipnótico y esta persona, aunque no esté conectada, no autoriza esta información, pues no llega.
Więc jeśli wyobrazimy sobie, że ta osoba nie jest w żaden sposób połączona z tym środowiskiem hipnotycznym, w którym pracujemy, może się tak zdarzyć, że absolutnie nie zezwoli na żadne przekazywanie informacji na swój temat.
Y cuando pasa esto, hay siempre o casi siempre alguna entidad que se aprovecha de la situación.
I kiedy to się dzieje, zazwyczaj pojawia się jakiś byt, który wykorzystuje tę sytuację.
Se puede presentar con la supuesta identidad de la persona o del ser que estamos buscando, o puede de todas formas modificar o inventar una información por su cuenta, por su personal ventaja.
Może zrobić dwie rzeczy. Albo przyjąć, zidentyfikować się z osobą, o której chcemy zrobić tę sesję, przyjąć jej tożsamość, albo zmienić informacje, które chcielibyśmy otrzymać, tak aby to działało na jej korzyść.
Nosotros en sesión a clientes podemos trabajar porque el cliente nos autoriza a trabajar en él en su sesión.
Podczas sesji dla klientów możemy pracować nad takimi informacjami, bo otrzymujemy zgodę na informacje właśnie dzięki temu klientowi.
Y podemos trabajar con sus seres queridos, por ejemplo, o con los seres que interfieren con ella, propio porque hay estas conexiones.
I możemy pracować na przykład z istotami, które kocha ta dana osoba lub z bytami, które w nią ingerują właśnie przez to połączenie, które tam istnieje.
Entonces, hay una gran diferencia entre la sesión a un cliente para solucionar sus problemas y hacer sesiones para investigar.
Dlatego istnieje taka duża różnica między sesjami, które robimy dla klientów, aby rozwiązać ich problemy, i między sesjami takimi poszukiwawczymi, badawczymi.
Por eso digo que no existe una sesión investigativa.
I dlatego właśnie Wam mówię, że nie istnieje coś takiego jak sesja badawcza.
Lo que existe es un protocolo de sesiones de investigación.
To, co istnieje, to pewien protokół sesji badawczych.
Hay que seguir un protocolo y hay que ejecutar una serie de sesiones y con personas diferentes.
Więc trzeba zawsze śledzić ten sam protokół, a jednocześnie wykonać wiele sesji z różnymi osobami.
El protocolo tiene que ser único, unívoco, porque hay que preguntar en un tema las mismas preguntas para ir en la misma dirección.
Ten protokół powinien być zawsze taki sam, ponieważ należy zadawać takie same pytania, tak aby iść zawsze w tym samym kierunku.
Cuanto más está restringido ese espacio de investigación, cuanto más podemos tener más probabilidad de tener buena información.
Im bardziej zawężamy obszar naszych poszukiwań, tym bardziej prawdopodobne będzie, że otrzymamy dobre informacje.
Sí, podemos también aumentar ese espacio, pero tenemos que aumentar proporcionalmente el número de sesiones por hacer.
Możemy oczywiście rozszerzyć ten obszar, ale wtedy będziemy zmuszeni również rozszerzyć ilość tych sesji.
Luego, cuando tenemos una grande serie de sesiones, pero estamos hablando de centenas o hasta de millares de sesiones.
I wtedy mówimy o olbrzymiej liczbie sesji, od setki po tysiące.
Tenemos que recoger toda aquella información que es común a todas o a casi todas estas sesiones hechas.
I wtedy musimy pozbierać te informacje, które są wspólne dla wszystkich bądź prawie wszystkich tych sesji.
Esta información común vais a ver que es un porcentaje muy pequeño con respecto a la totalidad de la información.
I zobaczycie, że ta informacja wspólna będzie naprawdę niewielkim odsetkiem tych informacji, które się tam pojawią.
Son pepitas de oro.
To są takie malutkie ziarenka.
Es como si nosotros vamos a un río, vamos a coger este filtro, vamos a coger muchísima arena para recoger solo muy pocas pepitillas de oro.
I można to przyrównać do poszukiwania złota, kiedy filtruje się dno rzeki, zbiera się mnóstwo piasku, a na koniec pojawiają się maleńkie ziarenka złota.
Esa sí que es información de oro.
I to jest właśnie ta informacja złota.
Si hoy podemos decir que hay seres que interfieren bastante con el ser humano y que tienen formas de animales reptiles o de animales a forma de insectos, etc., es porque todo esto sale desde que se empezaron las sesiones de hipnosis y hay muchísimas, millares y millares con esta información común.
I jeśli dzisiaj możemy powiedzieć, że są ingerencje, które przybierają formy albo reptilii, albo jakichś insektów, to dlatego, że takie informacje wychodzą od początku naszych sesji hipnotycznych i są wspólne i jest ich tysiące.
Pero si yo digo que en la ciudad de Nueva York en el 1452, en aquel punto, había una casa que vivía un viejo que se llamaba Tom, pues solo en aquella sesión ha salido y cuanto más contaminada puede ser, no lo va a saber nadie.
Ale jeśli chciałabym powiedzieć, przekazać taką informację, że w Nowym Jorku w 1452 roku stał taki a taki dom, w którym mieszkał taki a taki starszy pan o imieniu Tom, to nie mam pojęcia, jak bardzo zanieczyszczona będzie ta informacja.
Así entonces se hace investigación. Es un trabajo muy largo, muy duro y tiene que ser hecho con un protocolo riguroso y severo.
A więc właśnie w taki sposób należy robić sesje badawcze. Jest to proces bardzo długi, ciężki i który wymaga bardzo restrykcyjnego protokołu.
Entonces, por esto que nosotros ya vamos a empezar a hacer ciclos de investigación.
I właśnie dlatego zaczniemy teraz robić takie cykle badawcze.
La estructura del team, que cada vez va creciendo siempre más, y el número de clientes que cada día contactan con nosotros, nos permiten organizar estos ciclos de investigación.
I ponieważ struktura naszego zespołu cały czas się powiększa, a także liczba klientów, którzy kontaktują się z nami każdego dnia, te czynniki pozwalają nam na to, żebyśmy zrobili taki cykl badawczy.
Creo que ya he dicho todo, o casi todo. Cualquier pregunta podéis escribirla en los comentarios del vídeo o donde sea publicado el vídeo.
Myślę, że powiedziałem wszystko, bądź prawie wszystko, a jeśli macie jakieś pytania, to proszę zadajcie je pod tym wideo.
Gracias por vuestra atención.
Dziękujemy za Waszą uwagę.
Y gracias a ti, Milena.
Gracias a ti, Kalo. Dziękujemy.
Chao.
Ciao.